Do his supporters care? I was at home in Arizona, and I know you don't like to hear this and be reminded that he has a dedicated base, but I was home in Arizona.
Why do you say we don't want to hear it? I love to hear it.
Okay, great. I was in Cottonwood, Arizona, going to Walmart, stopped at the gas station. There was a guy in a Make America Great Again hat.
Yeah.
Go to that Walmart, Make America Great Again hats. It's over a year
but that's
out, and his
30% of
supporters,
the population, Meghan.
But he has a very dedicated base, and their base, by the way, was enough to get him elected the first time. So will it be enough to get him elected the second time?
The base also has been very torn.
Literally, I'm just trying to explain to you that he has a base of dedicated supporters, and the things that we in the media care about. I don't know if necessarily the average person who sees the Dow up, who sees the unemployment rates at an all-time low, if they care in the same way.
Why do you feel comfortable with the minority dictating to the majority what should happen in this country? Because that's the minority. I don't feel comfortable with that.
I'm just trying to constantly explain it, and I think when you say things like, oh, I'd give the American people more credit, that means that everyone who voted for Trump, you're basically saying, oh, I give them no credit. These people who voted for Trump because your values aren't my values, you're not in the majority or whatever, and I was,
if you voted for Trump and you are not concerned, I am concerned about that.
I was a never-Trumper. You know what?
I'm concerned.
I was a never-Trumper. I was someone who have a lot of grave questions about President Trump, but after the election, I choose to try and understand his base and why they're so angry and why they're still sticking with him. He has the same approval rate on the election day that he does now.
The note to the Democrats is forget those people. You're never going to get them. So just concentrate on the 70% and get those people to the polls next November and save the country.
Look,
that's how I feel.
To me, the note to the Democrats is to look at Virginia, to look at Alabama, and get their base out in the same way that Donald Trump was able to get the Republican base out. A lot of African Americans, a lot of Hispanics, a lot of women stayed home, a year ago. That could have made a difference.
Black women saved Alabama. They can save the country.
For someone, the question I have though is, like, when I hear you talk, Anna, does that mean you prefer Democratic candidates now? Because I haven't, just because I'm not a Trumper, it doesn't mean I'm a Democrat.
No, listen, to Donald Trump, I would prefer a potted plant
I'm talking
to Donald
about
Trump.
local candidates.
I would prefer a mannequin to Donald Trump.
But I'm talking about the Senate. I wasn't talking about the presidency, like Senate elections. When you're talking about
Senate, if I have to choose between a pedophile or Doug Jones, who's a Democrat, I'll take the Democrat. I
have never felt more defensive of Trump's base. I've never felt more conservative, and I've never felt more defensive of the middle of the country than I have since I started working on this show.
You know, Linda, well, of course, because we're on the other side, so of course you're going to react to that.
Listen,
right?
to me, it has just stopped being.
And I don't mean that in a negative way. I just have a whole new understanding of what it feels like to sort of be lectured to about our values.